Hello, good morning, everyone. Brenda over here at Blasterworks, and it is Sunday morning, and I woke up late today. Um, my friend and I decided not to go to the flea market this morning. She was a bit exhausted from her week, so she needed a day of rest, which I'm fine with. Gives me time to do stuff around the house instead. Not that the flea market takes a lot of my time, but instead of doing stuff around the house, I slept. So yeah, so it's already daylight outside. Usually I'm already done at this point. But anyway, so working on our trash journal. Um, Last week we made this page, and this was very hard to write on this paper. I was able to stamp the days easily enough, but when I went to try to write my to-do list, yeah, I struggled with that. So now I know I'm not using this for anything. Now I know that this is just really hard to write on. It's easy to glue on, easy to stamp on, not so easy to use a pen or a marker to write on. But I did everything that I was supposed to do except for work on the yard yesterday. I did not do that because I was busy uploading and editing my 5-minute dollar store challenge video, which is up in case you haven't seen it. But most of you that are here have already commented on that video, so then I know you guys have already seen it. Yeah, I love the way that turned out. That turned out pretty cool. And let's see what else. And those of you who are playing along but maybe have not posted yet, like I know Vera and Noelle haven't done their videos yet, but as they do their videos, I will put their link either in next Trash Talk, and I'll also update my yesterday's video with their trash talk, or not trash talk, with their 5-minute link to their video, like I did with Sonia's. So Sonia is already done with hers. But anyway, so then today I'm going to be working on next week's planning, which normally would be here, but because I don't really want to use this page, I'm going to flip it and make this. This will be the last week of February, so I'm fine. I have enough room. So I'll do maybe my planning over here, or maybe even over here. I can write over this. That's not, and I don't really have much. Oh, I do have some planning for next week, though, I think. Actually, tomorrow we're having a conference call to find out who won the Lab Olympics. Now, I already know I probably didn't win because remember I told you guys that one bifocal was crooked? Yeah, so my regional called me yesterday, or not yesterday, but Friday, to remind me to be on the call. She goes, I'm pulling for you. And I said, I know. I said, but I don't think I won. And I told her why. And she's like, oh, well, that's okay. She says, we'll still hope that someone else did worse than you did. So, and then she said, if I am one of the winners, then her boss, TJ, he's over like the whole west side, all that area, will come visit my store the next March, like March 3rd or something like that. So I was like, oh, okay. And in my head, I'm like, well, if I don't win, then I won't have to worry about that visit. Not that it's stressful, but it is in a way. I mean, he's a great guy, very easygoing. It would be more of a celebratory visit, not like an audit or anything like that. But still, you still stress over stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, in my head, I'm thinking, well, since I already know I messed up on the Lab Olympics, I'm not going to be too concerned about what may not happen in the future. You know, that's the rule that I live by is if it's in the future, don't worry about it because it may not happen anyway. And then you spend all this time stressing and negative energy over something that may not happen anyway. So I digress. Anyway. Oh, but then she texted me later and said, oh, by the way, we're coming anyways, whether you win or not. I'm like, great. Thanks. Okay. Anyway, let's go over my trash for last week. As you see, a lot of Valentine stuff. Remember, I started the week with breakfast brunch with my friends, and I do have some pictures that I'm going to add to my journal. I'm not sure if I'm going to add it in the middle of the journal or maybe on that. Let's see. Because remember, I still have the middle where I want to add like artwork and stuff. So I might add it here, like that. And then the artwork, like I'll put a picture of Lulu, the dog here, maybe the 5-item challenge, and then also the Scrappy 8 the peace signs, even though I used that one peace sign. Where did I use it? I know I used it in here somewhere, right here. You can barely see it, but it's down there. I might do the Imagine picture in here also. And then I also have, sorry, I also have this page that I can add stuff to. So I could even just use the middle for the art and then use this page for all of this stuff. Because I still have the receipt for the breakfast brunch thing. I still have the receipt, and I also can still print out the picture of what I ate. You know, I didn't print that out yet, but yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put all of this stuff in here on its own page, and then this will be next week. All right, yeah. So then if I do that, this is from that day. Twee brought us all a little, because, you know, the Chinese New Year was last week, and she made these little bracelets for us, and they have the horse on it because it's the year of the horse. And then she also put like a little glasses charm because we're all in optics. So we all worked together back in the day, probably, I don't know how many years ago, but it's been a while. Maybe about 12, 13, 14 years ago, we all worked together at the same store. But yeah, so this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I may add it in here, or may I don't know. I might add it right now into my basket where my brother gave me a whole bunch of charms and stuff. I might put it up there and then think about how I want to add this into my journaling. But this definitely will go in here. So that'll go in there, and maybe I'll put that all on the same page. Actually, that'd be pretty cool because it's a pocket, and I can put my receipt in there. And I can actually journal about that day maybe, and then have it separate. That'd be cool. And then this also was on the same day, and this was from Mari, and she gave it to everyone, and then it has like a little bear. Isn't that cute? And it had candies too in there. The candies are gone now. But I am thinking this may turn into something else later. My style. And you all know that my style is not red. Get this to close, right? But yeah, so possibly trash to trasher later, maybe. We'll see, because this definitely can't fit in the journal. Maybe I'll just add the little ribbon in there. And yeah, maybe, you know what, I'm going to put these two together. Even though hers is Valentine's and Twee's was more of Chinese New Year. But I'm just going to put that together for now as a keepsake until I figure out what I'm going to do with these items. Oh, goodness. There we go. All right, so that'll go over to the side. Did the Dollar Tree, I just need to make a copy of that. That's why that is out. And then this, I came to work on Monday, and this was on my desk. And it says, "Let the world hear you roar." And it says, "From your favorite work weirdo," which is Sashi. And it's funny because as soon as I read that, I said Sashi in my head. But then I had to clarify to make sure it was Sashi. And it was. And she just gave me a little dinosaur. Isn't that cute? So it's an eraser, but I'm not going to use it as an eraser. I will probably, I don't know. I'll probably paint it, repaint it, or leave it, and maybe I'll add it to my canvas at the end of the year, which is still up in the air. I haven't forgotten about it, but I keep changing my mind what I want to do with that trash collage at the end of the year. But maybe, yeah, for now, we'll just put him up here. Up here by this other bee that I haven't done anything with. And then this will definitely go inside the trash journal. I bought these after Valentine's Day because they were on sale. They're not as dark chocolate as I thought they would be. They're kind of milk chocolate, half and half, like probably 50% dark chocolate. But they're good. But I only eat like one a night. And I had bought them for hubby because he loves strawberry, but I think he either didn't like them or he's just trying to cut back on sugar, because I noticed they're still over here in the bowl, not being eaten as fast as I thought they would be. So I think he's just trying to cut down on sugar, though. This you've seen before. This is us eating at Plant Power for the vegan burgers and stuff like that. But I just wanted to, I thought to myself, I kind of want to just cut that out and put that in here somewhere, even though I've used that trash before. And then this, I need to clean it. That's some stuff on there. I tried these cheddar chips or popcorn. It was okay. I didn't really like the flavor. Sometimes I don't like it if it's too cheesy. I like more of a subtle taste. It was kind of strong. But you guys already know why I bought this, because it wasn't for the flavors or anything. It was just for that right there. Because I was like, B.laster. I just got to turn that into an E and then add an R somehow, right? Anyway, and then I looked, oh, that's more trash. I looked at the back and I was like, ooh, I like the sorry. I like the images. So I may cut the back out and use that inside the trash journal also as decoration. This is some vitamins I just started taking. I don't know if you've heard of it, for hair and skin and nails. And I only take, it says to take 2 a day, but I only take 1 a day. Now I'm going into my second month taking these, but I feel like they are kind of working because I feel like on my scalp, I'm getting new hairs, like baby hairs up around the edges, because I have like some kind of skin condition on my scalp. I really need to go to the dermatologist to try to figure this out, but I haven't yet. But I get like water blisters on my scalp, and then they bust, and then it turns into a scab, and then if I pick at it, then the hair comes out, and so they end up having like a little bald spot up on my scalp because I keep picking at it. I try not to, but it's hard because it itches. All right, and then this is another Uber Eats sticker, just from us eating at the Plant Power place. But yeah, so that's it. That's not a lot of trash, as you can see. The rest of the week we've been eating at home, and that was about it. So I just need to put my page together and figure out what I'm going to do. So this will be on its own page, I think. And then I added a picture to my little inspiration book finally. So last week it rained all week pretty much, and I just took this picture. I thought that turned out pretty cool. And that is on my car window, on the driver's side window. So I took that. It actually goes this way because that was a car next to me. But yeah, looks pretty cool though. I liked it. Just in case I need to see how to do drops on a window, like paint it and everything. That's why I took the picture. So I have something to look at. Yeah, it felt good to actually take a picture and add it. And add it to our little inspiration journal. And then I also have this. You guys saw this if you watched the 5-item challenge. This little doodle. So I'm going to add him in here too, probably in the middle. But that is it. So I guess I'll get started, and then I'll let you guys know about tomorrow on Next Trash Talk, on whether or not I placed in the Lab Olympics. And then what else comes up? I feel like something else is. Oh well, hubby had another dentist appointment here. That's why. Oh, and then I decided also. Okay, you see how the little health guy is right there. Actually, he came out kind of dark because I wanted purple, but I accidentally picked the wrong color, and then I tried to put purple over it, but it didn't work. So if we see him in purple, it's for hubby's doctor. If we see him in orange, it'll be for me. But usually on my, well, no, I do have an appointment here, an eye appointment, and then I go to work afterwards. So I won't be riding my bike on this day because that. So you'll see an orange little health guy down here, and that's going to represent me. So purple is going to be for hubby, and orange will be for me. I use that color code on my Google Calendar or my phone calendar when I'm making appointments so that I know who's got an appointment. But yeah, it rained all week, which is nice. We did have some flooding in places, but it didn't affect me because my route is pretty straight. There's no like valleys or anything like that where water can accumulate. Plus, I don't go anywhere. I stay around the neighborhood. So, but yeah, so that was that week. Let's see. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably do the girls and us here. I can put this here and then put my receipt inside. I might actually cut this down a little bit, make it a little bit shorter. Oh, you know what? I'll put it on this side. Yeah, and I'll just cut it because that side looks nicer. And then I'll just put that there. And let's see. Actually, you know what? I can put her little thing in there for now, too. It's not that thick, like the bear and the heart. I might go ahead and put that inside there, too. Maybe I'll dangle it like a charm. I don't know. What do y'all think? I should probably dangle it, somehow, if I can figure out how to do that. Yeah, so I'll do that there. I kind of don't want to cut it now, but I think I'll just cut the top along the top. The only thing is that that receipt is kind of small, and I don't want it to get lost in there. All right, but I'm going to stop talking so that I can get this done and then speed it up while I'm doing it. Okay, I think I'm done for now. I'm going to stamp the week here, Sunday through Saturday, and plan. This is going to be my journal for next week, my journaling card. Hopefully it's large enough, but usually it is. We don't do a lot during the week. Last week, hubby did have his dentist appointment, another quick dentist appointment, a fitting. And I think this next time, which hopefully is this week coming up or early the next week, um, he'll be done. He'll be done. The teeth, the fit this last time really looked good. The dentist was happy with it. Because his jaw was kind of going to one side. It was because he's used to chewing on his right side, and so his jaw was moving over to the left initially when they were doing the bite, just naturally. And so the dentist wanted to do where the bite should be, and then he told hubby that he would have to get used to that bite, and because that is the real bite, not the one where he's kind of shifting off to the left. And I think cosmetically it looks better so that his jaw doesn't, his teeth don't look all crooked and everything like that. So yeah, so hopefully by this time next week or the week after, we will have good news that he has finally got his teeth. And then let's see, so I already told you I'm going to journal this. Oh, and then I left this open so that I think I'm going to take a picture maybe during the week, and then I can slide it in there. Maybe me and hubby, I don't know. I just thought I like packaging that has like little windows. So I kept this open so that I could put something in there if need be. It doesn't even have to be a picture. It could be totally, some other guy like this pirate in there or something like that. So it doesn't have to be a real picture, but I left that open just for that reason. And then here, as you saw, this is my page for our girls' day out. And I'm going to look online for the restaurant that we went to, like their logo, and I'll probably put that across there. And then I'll put the picture of my food probably in here, which I think I have it on I'll share it with you guys now so you can see what I ate. I had a coconut infused, like coconut with vanilla iced coffee. That was my drink. And then I had mango pancakes, which were really good. I didn't finish it all. I just brought it home and ate it actually later in the day for lunch. Or no, I ate it the next morning, I think, for breakfast. And then what else did I have? I don't remember. I got the adobo omelet. It was like an omelet with chicken adobo inside, and that was really, really, really good. That was really flavorful and tasty. So yeah, so that's what I had, and then I ordered something for hubby to go, and it was a fish that was I can't remember the name of the fish, but it was sliced in half. It was the whole fish, open, fried, and then it had eggs on the side and all kinds of garlic and stuff inside of it. It was really, he liked it. He ate that in one sitting, so I know he liked it. He didn't have any to save for later, and it was a big portion. So yeah, so it was a nice place. Would we go there again? I don't know. It was kind of away from where I live, and price wise, it was okay for what you got. I think the price was according, it was okay. But yeah, I don't know if I would go there again. It was more like just try it. It's a place to try, even though it was good. Just a place to try, and then next time we all meet, we'll go somewhere new. That's what we always like to do. Is we like to try to find new place. Twee, the one here in the red, she's the one that always finds these neat places for us to go eat. So it's always a blast. Actually, I think we decided on our next adventure or get together, we are going to take the train somewhere. I can't remember where, but yeah, we're going to take a train ride along the coast. So that'll be fun. But anyway, and then as you see, I put this is temporary. It might stay there. Actually, I kind of like it there. But yeah, so that's the ribbon from the heart. And as you see, I added this here on this little piece up here. Actually, you know what I might actually do too is cut this and put it in there so that you don't see that cardboard. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Whatever. I can always take a marker to it, but it's fine. And then here, maybe I'll write like the date and stuff on here so it doesn't look so brown packaging. But that's part of the trash journal. That's part of the cool things about it. I'm going to write my name here, and then the date there. Actually, I'm going to put here like week of February. What is it tomorrow? 22nd, whatever, 23rd through 22nd through whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's the trash journal. Oh, and then these I'm going to save. I'll probably put in the trash bin. This I'm thinking I might put in the middle, but I don't know because I don't want to overrun this. If I can figure out a way to just put B.laster in there, I'm going to have to do a marker on here right now with this. I'll probably glue it onto another piece of paper and then see what I can do. And then I may even cut out the pirate guy and not have him in there. So, but we'll see. Maybe I'll cut like a little hole right there, or maybe cut out his head and put my head in there. Who knows? But that, if I use that, it might go in the middle. So I'll just tuck that in there for now. And then these are going to go behind me in the trash bin. Okay. And that is it. I think I went over everything. 5-item dollar store challenge is still going on. You have a week left. For those of you that did, there's a couple on Instagram that sent me pictures of their 5 items. So they're going to be on Instagram. They're not going to be here on YouTube. But whenever I get the before and after, I'll put it on my trash talk at the end of my trash talk. I think I have one more, possibly 2 over there. And then, like I said, everybody else has their own YouTube, and I will update the YouTube channels under my video as we go. So once Vera posts hers, I'll go back and put the link for that video under mine, so you can go directly to that video. But for now, why don't you just subscribe to them if you haven't already, because they are pretty cool. Noelle is doing right now a freedom journal, and it's pretty much like trash journal, but she just takes whatever and just glues it all down, and she doesn't journal right away. She'll probably journal in it later, but really it's kind of relaxing to watch and see her thought process. So it's pretty cool. So I suggest you subscribe to her channel also. Anyway, that's it for me, you guys. I'm going to get ready to go out into the yard and do some yard work that I didn't do yesterday. Actually, I'm thinking about, I have a whole bunch of cactus I have to cut down, and hope that I don't get all the little needles in me, because they fly around and you find them later and they're so tiny. Yeah, so that's my day today. And then maybe we'll go grocery shopping, because I think we need to get some groceries. But I hope you guys have a fantastic week ahead, and I hope you're having a great weekend. And look forward to seeing y'all on the next video, which I'm not sure what it will be. It might just be trash talk, and I'll let you guys know the outcome for the Lab Olympics. All right. Love you guys. Just